Every single day, millions of people buy products simply because they see one thing: a discount, a red price tag, a giant 50% off sign, a countdown timer saying only a few hours left. Suddenly, a product that seemed too expensive yesterday feels impossible to ignore today. But have you ever stopped to ask one simple question? Why would a store willingly sell something for less money? If businesses exist to make profits, why are supermarkets, clothing stores, Amazon, Costco, IKEA, and thousands of online retailers constantly offering discounts? Are they actually losing money just to make customers happy, or is something else happening behind the scenes? The truth is that a discount is almost never just a lower price. It's part of a carefully designed business strategy that has been studied, tested, and refined for decades. Behind every sale is a team of analysts, marketers, pricing specialists, and psychologists, working to influence one simple decision: whether you buy the product or leave it on the shelf. And in many cases, the discount doesn't just help you save money, it helps the store make even more. In this video, we're going behind the red price tags to uncover the hidden business, psychology, and strategies behind every sale. By the end, you'll never look at a discount the same way again. When most people see a product with a 30, 50, or even 70% discount, they naturally assume the store is making less money. It seems logical. A lower price should mean lower profit. But in the world of retail, things rarely work that way. Before any product ever reaches a shelf, retailers carefully calculate far more than just its cost. They analyze manufacturing expenses, shipping, storage, employee salaries, advertising, rent, taxes, seasonal demand, and expected sales volume. The final price you see is the result of months of planning and thousands of calculations. That also means the discount you see is usually planned long before the product ever goes on sale. In many cases, stores never expected to sell every item at its original price. Instead, they build promotions directly into their pricing strategy from the very beginning. Sometimes the goal is to clear warehouse space before a new collection arrives. Sometimes it's to sell seasonal products before they lose value. And sometimes the discount exists for one simple reason: to get you through the front door. Retailers know that once a customer enters a store or opens an online shopping cart, the chances of buying additional products increase dramatically. A single discounted item can lead to a basket filled with full-price products that generate much higher profits. This strategy is used by supermarkets, clothing brands, electronic stores, furniture retailers, and nearly every major online marketplace. In many cases, the discounted product isn't the real source of profit at all. It's simply the invitation. The real business begins after you've decided to shop. That's why successful retailers don't see discounts as lost revenue. They see them as investments designed to increase sales, attract new customers, move inventory faster, and encourage larger purchases. From the outside, it looks like the store is giving money away. Behind the scenes, every discount is usually part of a much larger plan designed to grow the business, not shrink it. Most discounts don't work because they save you money. They work because they change the way your brain makes decisions. Imagine walking into a store looking for just one item. You pass a giant red sign that says 50% off. Suddenly, products you never intended to buy start feeling much more valuable. Nothing about the product has changed. The quality is the same. The materials are the same. The only thing that changed is the number on the price tag. Yet your brain instantly treats it as an opportunity. Psychologists have studied this behavior for decades, and retailers understand it extremely well. One of the most powerful techniques is called anchoring. When you first see a product priced at $100 and then notice it's now only $60, your brain automatically compares the new price to the old one. Instead of asking, "Is this product worth $60?" you start asking, "Am I really saving $40?" The focus shifts from the actual value of the product to the size of the discount. Retailers also create urgency. Phrases like "today only," "limited time offer," "flash sale," or "only 3 left" are designed to trigger a psychological response known as the fear of missing out. When people believe an opportunity is about to disappear, they make decisions much faster and spend less time questioning whether they actually need the product. Online stores have become especially effective at using these techniques. Countdown timers, low stock notifications, personalized discounts, and limited-time coupons all encourage customers to buy immediately instead of thinking about the purchase overnight. Even if the discount returns again next week, the feeling of urgency is real in that moment. The goal isn't simply to lower the price. The goal is to make waiting feel more expensive than buying. That's why a discount often changes your behavior far more than it changes the actual cost of the product. By understanding how our brains respond to urgency, comparison, and perceived savings, retailers can influence millions of purchasing decisions every single day, often without customers even realizing it's happening. Not every discount is as simple as it looks.
In fact, some of the most effective pricing strategies don't involve lowering the price very much at all. Instead, they change the way the price is presented. One common tactic is raising the price shortly before announcing a sale. A product that costs $100 may quietly increase to $120 for a short period, only to appear a week later with a bright red label saying, "Now only $99. Technically, the customer still pays less than the temporary price, but the discount feels much bigger than it really is. Another strategy is using phrases like up to 70% off. Large signs attract attention, yet only a small number of products may actually receive the maximum discount, while most items are reduced by much smaller amounts. Retailers also love bundle offers such as buy 2, get 1 free, or 3 for $20. These promotions often encourage customers to purchase more than they originally intended, increasing the total amount spent, even if the price per item is slightly lower. Then there are prices ending in 0.99. Although the difference between $10 and $9.99 is just 1 cent, decades of research have shown that many people unconsciously perceive the second price as significantly cheaper. Loyalty programs introduce another layer. Special member prices, digital coupons, and exclusive discounts create the feeling that customers are gaining access to secret savings, while also encouraging them to return again and again. Online stores take these ideas even further with personalized offers based on your browsing history, shopping habits, or previous purchases. Two people can visit the same website at different times and receive different promotions for the exact same product. None of these techniques guarantee that you're getting a bad deal, and many discounts are completely genuine. But they all share one purpose: to influence how you perceive value. In retail, the biggest difference is often not the price itself, it's the way that price is presented to your brain. Behind every discount is an entire industry working long before the customer ever sees a red price tag. In large retail companies, promotions aren't created by a single manager making a quick decision. They are planned months in advance by teams of analysts, pricing specialists, marketers, supply chain experts, and buyers who study enormous amounts of data every single day. They know which products sell quickly, which items stay on shelves too long, which seasons increase demand, and exactly how customers respond to different price points. Modern retailers constantly test prices, promotions, and product placement to discover what encourages people to spend more. In many stores, the location of a discounted product is just as important as the discount itself.
Items placed at the entrance attract attention. Products displayed at the end of aisles receive far more visibility than those in the middle. Small impulse purchases near the checkout are positioned there because retailers know customers are far more likely to make one last unplanned decision while waiting in line. Online shopping works in much the same way. Every click, every search, every abandoned shopping cart helps retailers understand customer behavior. Recommendation algorithms decide which products to show first, when to offer a coupon, and even when to send an email reminding you that an item is still waiting in your cart. Major shopping events like Black Friday, Prime Day, or Cyber Monday don't happen by accident. They are carefully planned months ahead, supported by advertising campaigns, warehouse logistics, inventory forecasting, and pricing strategies involving thousands of products at once. To customers, it feels like a weekend of incredible bargains.
Behind the scenes, it's one of the most sophisticated business operations in modern retail. Every promotion is measured, every result is analyzed, and every campaign provides new data that helps shape the next one. By the time you see a simple sale sign, hundreds of people and powerful algorithms have already spent months deciding exactly when, where, and how that discount should appear. By now, one thing should be clear. Discounts exist for a reason. But that reason isn't simply to help customers save money. They're one of the most powerful tools retailers have to attract attention, influence decisions, move inventory, and increase sales. That doesn't mean every discount is fake or every store is trying to trick you. In fact, many promotions offer genuine value. Seasonal clearance events, overstock sales, discontinued products, and competitive pricing can all create real opportunities to save money. The key difference is understanding why the discount exists in the first place.
Smart shoppers don't ask, "How much am I saving?" They ask, "Would I still buy this if it weren't on sale?" That single question changes everything. Before making a purchase, compare prices across different stores. Check the product's price history whenever possible. Calculate the cost per unit instead of looking only at the total price. And avoid making decisions simply because a countdown timer is running or a bright red sticker says limited time. The best way to save money is not by buying more discounted products. It's by buying only the things you actually need. Retailers spend billions of dollars every year studying consumer behavior because even small changes in human decision-making can generate enormous profits. The better you understand those strategies, the harder it becomes for impulse purchases and emotional marketing to influence your choices. The next time you walk through a supermarket, browse Amazon, or see a giant 70% off sign in a store window, remember that you're not just looking at a lower price. You're looking at the result of months of planning, market research, psychology, pricing analysis, and business strategy. A discount isn't simply a cheaper product. It's a carefully designed system created to encourage one very specific action: buying. And once you understand how that system works, you'll never look at a sale the same way again.